Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back once again to the channel. So, in today's video we're going to check out a short horror film called Trick or Treat. That is right you guys, this one is pretty much linked to today's holiday, right? Today is October 31st. It is Halloween, you guys. So, for those of you, by the way, who are heading out there to trick or treat, just be safe, everybody. Don't scare the living heck out of people too much or so far, because some people have heart conditions or heart problems. So, and they want to get out there too and have a little fun, but just be careful out there. And if you're going to scare somebody, don't go overboard, right? So just remember, it's just a holiday. It's just out there to have some fun. And I'm sure there's people dressed as like spooky things out there, really cool things like superheroes. As a matter of fact, I know I'm not dressed as anything in this video, but I did have a plan to dress up as Spider-Man this year. I was gonna dress as the Crow, but the hair's gone now, so that kind of went out the window for now. But we're gonna have to wait till it grows back. But for now, I wanted to play Spider-Man. Like I wanted to get the suit and everything, probably from the Andrew Garfield, this Amazing Spider-Man 2 film. I really love like the big eyes on that suit, so I wanted to go with that one. But and I looked up a couple of suits on sale, like on eBay and other websites, and I was like, well, maybe I should buy it. But then it kind of got like it was a last minute thing, so I started looking at this last minute, and then I was just like, well, I'm not gonna have time to receive it or kind of get it delivered on time and then put it on and try it on and all that. So I figured I would just do it this last year, or I would just do it until next year. But in this time, I want to just wish you all a happy Halloween, you guys. And jumping back to this Jiya Kapur film. This one here is once again called Trick or Treat. It is a Jiya Kapur film, okay, or from Jiya Kapur Films. This one was recommended from somebody in the comment section, so thank you so much, by the way, for recommending this film to me. I really, really appreciate it. And for those who have a recommendation or anything you want to share with me, feel free to anytime leave a comment down below in any of the videos. Just one thing I always ask you guys is be respectful. There's nothing that I like to mention in this channel to be offensive or disrespectful to anybody, so just be respectful. And if, of course, you have an opinion of your own or anything that you want to share, doesn't mean that I'm not going to read it. You can feel free to share it. But if you have something against the channel or something against me, you can always unsubscribe anytime you want. It's not gonna affect me in any way. So I'm always just happy to entertain everybody here. And for those people who like my videos, well, feel free to stay. Everybody's welcome to stay here. Everybody's welcome to remain here if you're already here. If you are new to the channel, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share the videos with your friends, everybody. Don't forget to like the video. And also, again, I always ask, leave a comment down below if you guys have anything you want to share with me at any moment in the video. And also leave your thoughts down below about the video. So I'm always very happy to read comments, you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the video together. So again, before I jump into this, you know the drill. If you want to check out this video on your own, you can click in the link in the description down below and check it out for yourselves. If not, you guys can check this out with me and hear my thoughts at the end of the video. I'll let you guys know what I think. Well, let's dive in and let's get scared. No tricks, no treats. Just leave. That's gonna be the first house people ring the door to, or ring the doorbell to. What movie was that? I don't think I've seen that movie. That little like sign there is pretty much screaming, please ring the doorbell. Ooh.
Who are you supposed to be? Did you read the sign? No candies. Go away.
Yeah, go away, Ed. Perfect timing too. I had that little thing pop up here. Go away. Oh my gosh, slow down a little bit. That guy's eating way too fast.
won't give up, huh? Let me get a candy for you.
The first time he opened the other door, I thought it was the actual door to the outside, but then it just kind of the scene kind of switched to another, and then he opened the actual door. So that kind of tricked me.
Here you go. Oh, actually I forgot. This was the last one. And I really, really, really want to eat this.
What?
I'm out of candies now, okay? Bye-bye.
What a jerk. Why would he do that?
You won't give up, huh? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get a candy for you. My mistake. Let me get a real candy for you, okay?
He just doesn't want to give anything away. Oh my god, he's gonna give it to... Wow. No way. Dude, that is so mean. Oh. I mean, it's really wetted down, you can tell. Oh my god.
Here you go. It tastes really delicious. Enjoy and happy Halloween, okay? And I'm sorry about last time. Sorry, okay? Enjoy. Loser.
Hot chocolate, that looks good. I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate after this. Uh-oh. Oh, the lights went out? That was a quick shot of the outside, wasn't it? I thought it was like an opening to another scene or something. Just the lights went out. Oh man. Oh god, that kind of scared me. That was actually just him. Behind the curtain. Ooh. There it is again. Grab a towel, a bar of soap, light a candle, and enjoy a soak. Well, I like this, like, what is it, first person perspective. That's pretty good. It's like we're actually there. Yep. Come on, man. That's the curtain's right there. That's pretty obvious. First thing the first place they're gonna hide in. Oh god. Behind you. It's probably gonna lead him somewhere and lock him in or something. Yep. She outside? Why's there keys there? I've never seen keys hanging out of the door lock. Like, ever. That's the first time. Huh. The candy he gave her. Oh god.
Happy Halloween! Trick or treat! Trick or treat!
Alright, that was Trick or Treat by Jiya Kapur Films. You guys, I gotta say, this one was very enjoyable. I actually, surprisingly, was on the bad person side, or what we would consider the evil person in this short horror film, which was the woman outside. I was actually on her side. What the things that this guy was doing was very disrespectful. It was horrible of him to do these things. Like, you know, for first of all, just not share candy. And we can see that he had tons of candy in his room and he was just like gobbling it up all, like just very, very fast, exaggeratingly, but he was just eating it all. And, you know, had the sign outside of the door, like no tricks, no treat, you know, go away or whatever, something like that. And so, you know, obviously when you put a sign out like that, I mean, you're screaming for somebody to, you know, ring the doorbell. They're going to be like, oh, really? Ding, ding. You know what I mean? Like challenge what you're saying there. I don't know. It's just, I mean, just put nothing at all out there. I mean, just shut your lights and no one's home. You know, that's kind of, I've done that before, you know, when I have no candy to give. But, I mean, clearly we can see in this film, this guy had candy in the house, all kinds of candy, and he has the first person to knock on the doorbell. or ring, not knock on the doorbell, ring the doorbell. And it's this, this really, creepy woman. I mean, obviously it's a woman wearing a mask. It looks like a wax mask type of mask with absolutely no expression. It almost looked like an Asian woman. I mean, just a little bit, like the features of the mask. But yeah, anyways, like it's, we get this woman ringing the doorbell, and then the guy opens the door. She asks for candy, and he says, no, go away. Rings it again, second time, he actually hands her the candy. He says, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give you a candy. Like, you're not going to give up, right? Okay, here's a candy, right? And then, he does the most horrible thing and takes it right back and eats it right in front of her. This is, oh my God. I was just like, okay, I'm siding with the monster, with the creepy woman. I'm rooting for her now, because this guy was being a complete jerk and disrespectful. I know these people are acting. I'm not saying it personally towards the actor, but his character, of course, was being a jerk to this woman, this very creepy woman outside. You should have just given her the candy. But he decides to take it and eats it in front of her, which was terrible. And then he closes the door on her. Of course, the doorbell rings again. We get the little bells. I thought that was a pretty cool little gesture they added in there, the little bells. I love that. Every time I heard the bells, it added on to the creepiness. So she rings the bells when she wants the candy. And so this was, oh my God. I mean, I cannot believe he actually did this. So he grabs the candy, as you all saw, right? And he, puts it in his mouth, licks it up. The third time he's going to actually give her a candy. I mean, he still apologizes on top of all of that, and still goes in to eat like the candy. When he goes to grab the candy, he puts it in his mouth, and then he takes it out there, puts it in his mouth, takes it back out of his mouth. And then, it's just really gross. He just puts it back into the wrapper and goes outside to give the candy to the woman. Now this was a horrible, horrible thing. At that point, I was just like, can you do something to this person? Like, just do something terrible to this character, because he's being really, really bad. I don't know why he was just being a complete jerk. Probably because, he thought somebody was messing with him too, and he thought like, oh, I'm going to mess with them back. I'm going to, lick this candy up and give it to them. I mean, that was just messed up, this woman wasn't doing anything but just ringing the doorbell, and standing there waiting for a candy. Nothing else, But, so at the end, the whole, we get the climax, or, the plot starting to get a little bit more interesting. Now he starts hearing the sounds of the bell within his home, right? When the man goes back into the house, laughing at the woman that took the licked up candy. He's hearing the doorbells, or the bells in his house, and he's just like, oh my God, where's this coming from? So we get him walking around the house, and we get a quick little glimpse of the woman, by the way, like inside of a room, but then she immediately disappears, and the guy's like, oh, what was that? And he walks down the stairs, and, the setting, by the way, like the whole location and the environment of the house, it was definitely spooky. We get the shot of like all the lights go out, like the thunder, and then the lights go out. His house is dark, and when he's walking through this house, like the whole environment there, very, very spooky. And I like what they did with the whole first person thing, where he's, it looks like we're kind of walking through the house as well ourselves, where it's no longer just showing him. It's he's walking around in first person. I thought that was a really good touch to the film. Definitely added more spookiness to it, and they did a really great job with that. So I liked how he was walking around. Eventually he sees her in the room there, where he was eating all the candy at the end. And I like the sound too, the sound design that they added, very like what is it called, like a muffled, very high pitched in a way kind of sound. It sounds very disturbing, and I heard this sound in their videos before, and I really like it. I think it really works. It's very spooky sound. So they have that sound in the background, and the woman is just holding the candy with a big blade, definitely looking really scary. I would run out of the house if I were that guy, but he's just standing there like in shock, staring at her. And then she, opens her palm, has a load of candy in her palm. And so from there on, it just shows basically, it doesn't really show what happens to the guy. She probably kills him. But ultimately at the end, she's the one that steps out with the candy now and handing out candies. Because in the end, we learned that the man was being greedy. He didn't want to share his candies on Halloween. and you know, he was also being a jerk about it, got what he deserved in a way. So I was definitely, you know, cheering for the monster here. Were you guys kind of leaning towards the monster here too, or the woman? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure you guys were, but if not, tell me why. But anyway, I mean, nobody deserves to die or anything like that, right? But I think that what he was doing to the woman was very, very messed up. So, you know, in a way, he got some karma back, you know what I mean? But anyway, we just cut to the shot where she's sharing the candy now, and then the shot closes. Very well done, Jiya Kapur Films. You guys did an amazing job. You know, I love this film. I really did enjoy it. I thought the setting was great, environment was great. I like how it was taking place at night. Very, very spooky environment. And then the sound design was really great. Acting was good as well. I think, and some shots were a little too, you know, lengthy maybe, but you know, it's just a little nitpick. I thought overall, this film was great. I had a good time. And I definitely got a little scared here and there. I mean, it definitely got me a little bit, especially when everything went dark. So that's what I thought about the film, you guys. Also, thank you for recommending it one more time. I really do appreciate it, you guys, for recommending films. I love when you guys do that, and I love to check them out. So anyway, let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween and a very good night as well. Okay, stay safe out there. Take care. Peace.